But it's a very, 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 very competitive and hard job. And if you want it, you're going to go out there and you're going to fight for it. And you're really, really, really you're going to do whatever you can without stepping on somebody else's neck, without, saying bad things, and without doing the stuff that you know you can do to make them look bad. You don't want to make anyone look bad. I'd rather make you look good. And then the boss say, "Oh, Ernie helped him out and made him look good. Now who looks good? This guy." That's the whole thing, is that if everyone helps each other, then everyone comes ahead. Everyone gets ahead. And the bosses see that. If you don't think those bosses sit in those offices and talk about who's good, who's not, I've been in those meetings when they whisper, "Yeah, that guy's good. That guy sucks. That guy's terrible." I've been there. I've been in those meetings. And I've been there when they've asked me, "Ernie, out of those 4, who would you take?" And I have something nice to say about each one of them. But I also tell the truth. He doesn't do production very well. He doesn't show up on time. I can't trust this guy to be here when I need him to be here. But this guy over here, his production may not be the best, but he works the hardest. He's here. He asks questions. He learns. He takes what I tell him, and he turns it into whatever. So I can work with this one, and I can make that one good. And that's what they want to see. Man, it's great. One year I had a pass the whole year. I didn't do anything. I just kind of stood in the hallway. "Hey, man, what's up? Thank God, what's up, man?" I just stood in the hallway and walked. Every day I would walk into the locker room, shake hands, "What's up, guys? Good game." Then I would walk across the corner of the court. And then one day the security said, "Why you do that, Ernie?" I said, "Because I can." Because I can. I would walk across the corner of the court, go out and then walk all the way back around to the bullpen bar, or the bar. And because I could. It was, I had a pass. Man, I'd be like, pass. All right. You get these sort of perks, and you get stuff that makes it worthwhile for working there. My wife wasn't always happy. Didn't always make the biggest wage. But she knew I was happy, and it's not a job. Now, I probably work 70 to 80 hours a week. I probably get paid for about 40. When he came over to play the other day, we play poker. When he came over to play poker the other day, I was working in the backyard. I was completing an open for the show in 2 days because I had the time right then. I work whenever I have time. In my bag right now is my computer. I probably should have been there doing something now. I walk around with that computer. If I go somewhere, that computer comes with me, because if I got 15, 20 minutes, I sit down and I do something that needs to be done. But I love my job. And like I said, I want one of y'all to hire me in a couple of years. So I'm going to try and help any way that I can help and take you to that next level. If you listen, you'll learn. If you learn, you'll be there. You know what I mean? And it's hard work. But it's work that you should love to do. You paid to go to this school, right? You're still here, you're graduating, and the new class, it's going to be a long road. You know what I mean? There's going to be days you ain't going to want to get up. There's going to be days where you're going to swear it's stupid. Why should I go? I'm not learning nothing. I guarantee there's a lot of you that sit in class sometimes on your phones. What do you get out of that? What do you get by flaunting that? Yeah, you could sit in the corner the whole 10 months that you're here and sit on your phone or your iPad, right? What did you get out of it? You wasted, I don't know how much it costs now, but you wasted 15 grand, 20 grand, whatever it is. Or, you're paid, you have to pay this back at some point. It's not free. You're gonna have to pay it back at some point. If not, your credit's screwed, you're screwed. You know what I mean? So what did you get out of it? If they're not helping you, go get some help. Go do something that's gonna help you out. I used to do all my work at the station. So when I was at school, I would try and help other people. I was blessed with a nice voice, and I enunciate well. So right away, I started doing voice work. And what I did was I went to each student that needed something, and I would voice their stuff for them because it helped me. It wasn't a job. I was helping them and helping me. I learned how to do what I did. Not to mention that now my voice is on everything. So when they hear it, they hear me. If they hear you and see you, they're more apt to like you and hire you, right? So you have to don't be the guy that hides in the back or the girl that hides in the back. Yeah, I'm getting away with it. You're screwing yourself is what you're doing. Yeah, and I guarantee there's somebody in here that's probably been like that a few times. You're hurting yourself. You're not hurting Devontae. He doesn't care. He's getting paid one way or the other. You're not hurting J.R. Bang. You're not hurting Ryan. It doesn't matter to them. It hurts you. It only hurts you. And that's what I never understood about some of these students, man. They would sit back there and they would get mad when you came to them and tell them to stop, and I ain't got nothing to do. Don't tell me that. Go into the studio and practice. Are you good enough to be on air right now, any one of you? Do you think you are? I should hope you think you are. Yeah. You should at least think you are. But do you think you're good enough to walk into a Chicago station right now and be on air? Do you think that's going to happen? No. Then practice. That's what you should do. And you practice and you practice and you practice and you listen to people and you emulate them and you steal. It's okay to do what they do. It really is. It really is. It's fine. Then make it your own. If that's how you got to learn, you learn that way, and then you make it, you put your own little flavor on it. You do your own thing to it, you know what I mean? But if you're sitting back and you sit on your iPad the whole show, the whole game, you've done absolutely nothing today, and you've wasted. Yeah, at one point, we had it figured out how much it was a day. It was like $400 a day or something. Adam figured it out.
Yeah, it's hanging up over.
Is it? That's how much money you waste every day you sit on your phone. Why? Don't be stupid. If somebody were to come up and give you that much money every day, you would probably do just about whatever they wanted, within reason, right? I mean, now you're shoveling that out of your pocket every day by sitting here and with your heads in the clouds, you know what I mean? And not doing what you should do. You know, that's basically it. If this is what you want, you got to bust your butt. You got to get out there and you got to work hard. If this is what you want, no one's going to get it but you. Your mom's not going to help you. Your sister and brother's not going to help you. Your girlfriend, boyfriend's not going to help you. Your wife's not going to help you. Your husband. They're not going to help you because when you get here, it's on you. The only people that are going to help you are you. And you got to get in good with what's happening at the station. You need to learn. You need to understand. You need to avail yourself to whatever they want you to do. And, you know, here's one. One of the older ladies at the desk, Carol, used to always go and get the water. Big cases of water. I'm 13, 14 years in. I said, Carol, I'll get it for you. No, it's okay. I'll get it for you. I would go get the water. People are like, why are you doing that, man? You've been around forever. It's not about that. It's about being nice. This is an 80-year-old woman walking with a case of water. And she would have to go back and get one case and bring it back. Or I could carry 2 or 3. You know, I wheeled them in and I did that. Now Carol and Jerry love me. So when I need something, I go to Carol and Jerry like, hey, I need this. I wanted my own cube. Got my own cube because I went to Jerry, said Jerry. So Jerry went to the boss. Boss, Ernie needs his own cube. Done. Ernie got his own cube. You got to figure out the dichotomy of the station, getting good with the people that you need to get in good with. You know what I mean? And impress them. But be real with yourself. Be real. Don't be a chump. Don't come in and cut corners. Do what you got to do. And above all, if you did it, you did it. Don't run from it. Don't lie about it. Do not lie. That is the worst thing you could do in this station. Because once they can't trust you, you will not be there for long. Not be there for long. You will not be there for long. If I did it, I did it. I won't do it again, but I did it. I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes on that show. One day I produced the almanac, and it was for the next day. So they started playing the almanac, and Harry said, that's not the right one. And now Billy made a bit about it. He started playing all of a sudden. He's like, Harry's like, that's not it. That's not it. And Billy kept playing them, and he kept playing them. So now you guys are laughing on the outside. Harry's pissed off. I'm giggling because it's not right, but I still screwed it up. So I went in and I apologized on the air. Harry, that's my fault. I apologize. A lot of work going on. I'm doing a lot of stuff. It's no excuse. Won't happen again. Now I'm extra careful about that almanac, and I make sure it's the right day. Harry gave me the wrong day the other day. That wasn't me. So but admit it. Don't shirk it. Don't come up with, yeah, I was late. No, I screwed up, Harry. Yeah, I screwed up, man. I did it wrong. I absolutely did it wrong. I apologize. I didn't quit, and I never will quit. And that's the one. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing it until I can't do it anymore. And I expect that out of each and every one of you. And I expect that from people that I work with. I expect that from people who are my friends and the people I've helped and I've trained. I expect you not to quit when somebody puts a wall up in front of you. Go through or go around it. A wall is an opportunity. It shouldn't stop you. It's something that make you stronger and make you climb over it. And once you get over that wall, then there are people on the other side like, welcome to the business.